Hey guys, Mr. Arnold here, coming to you with another quick video to tell you a little bit about something called the Campbell County Schools Profile of a Graduate. The profile of a graduate is basically the things, 5 aspects that you should have whenever you graduate high school from Campbell County High School. And these should kind of build on each other as you basically go throughout your K through 12 career here. And they are that you should be a communicator, a critical thinker, a collaborator, resilient, and highly prepared for their individual paths, no matter whether that's college or anything else. All right, so this is the rationale for the project. This project is really going to be a 3-year project that you're going to present in your 8th grade. It is a transition defense, meaning you're defending why you should be allowed to transition from 8th grade on to 9th grade. And the key here is going to be, what have I done in these last 3 years to show growth toward those 5 aspects? So you should be encouraging self-evaluation, reflection, and goal setting. In order to achieve these pieces of being a communicator, critical thinker, collaborator, being resilient, being highly prepared to transition onto whatever it is. Now, the goals here, again, are focusing on from 1 to 5, who you are, your talents, interests, insights, and ambitions, what you are made of, okay, what events, people, places, or educational moments have brought you to where you are, and where do you want to go and how do you plan to get there? So what steps have you taken to achieve that goal of whatever it is you want to do? And you may have a lot of different paths. And Navigo is one tool that we're going to use for you to explore what some of those paths are. It's going to show you, here's some of your talents, or here's what your aptitudes are in different things. And here are careers that are very well suited to your aptitudes and to your interests. So, contents of this project, meaning when you get to 8th grade, you're going to be presenting, and part of that presentation is going to include this, a cover letter. A cover letter is basically a letter. When you do a job application, you send the people who are trying to hire you a letter that says, here's why I'm a good candidate. Here is why you should want to hire me. Okay, and how to create, there's kind of a format to that, and you're going to learn a little bit about how to create that once you get to 8th grade. Then your resume. A resume is a fancy word for, here are the list of experiences and job experience and volunteer experiences and all the things that I've done to show that I can do this job really well. And so, again, that's got a kind of a specific format, and those are 2 of the things that will go into it. Now, here's where kind of the nuts and bolts of, you're in 6th grade or 7th grade or even 8th grade. Why do you need to know about it? Because there's also artifacts that you should be thinking about and you should be collecting in 6th and 7th and at the beginning of 8th grade to show, again, here is why I am ready to transition onto the high school. Here is the growth that I have shown as a collaborator, okay, in being resilient, okay, in being a critical thinker, etc. And having artifacts that kind of show those things are important. So that's why one of the reasons why we're talking about this today. So examples of artifacts here: artwork, journal entries, assessments, assignments that you do in class, certificates of achievement from an activity or a sport or martial arts class or anything, any club that you're in. All of those things can show that you're a well-rounded individual in those 5 different aspects, okay? Some written reflections are good, and your teachers are going to have some of those throughout the year to where you can reflect on things that you've done and take that reflection and put it in a folder and use that as an artifact down the line. When you present this eighth grade transition, defense. You are going to be evaluated by a panel. Okay, so successful completion is an expectation for each eighth grade student. Every single student is going to do this presentation and defend why it is they should go on to high school. And you are going to have these 4 areas evaluated here: cover letter, resume, project contents, and your presentation. So your student presentation, you're going to have a chairperson, building level staff, meaning maybe teachers or counselors from here, another peer, and people from the community. And the presentation is going to be about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, you are going to create that presentation, and you are going to, again, present it in the format of your choice. And that panel of people I just mentioned are going to be basically judging you on these things that you see here. Okay, so not only is the content going to be part of this evaluation, but also how you present. So, actually learning how to do a good presentation is part of this. Lastly, is some sample videos. And I'm going to actually send these out to your teachers so that they can show them to you. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. That's just to give you a little general example of what a profile of a graduate is and what eighth grade transition defense is. And again, the things that you need to be focusing on as you grow